Disgraced hockey coach Graham James has been sentenced to another 2 years in prison. James appeared by video link in a Saskatchewan court today and pleaded guilty to new sexual assault charges. The latest case involves a sixth victim, and it comes as the convicted sex offender was just weeks away from getting out of prison. Bonnie Allen reports.
Former NHL player Sheldon Kennedy says he felt ashamed for years, but today he holds his head high. So does Todd Holt. Both victims of Graham James, here to support another. We can't identify him. James pleaded guilty to abusing him repeatedly while coaching the Swift Current Broncos.
I think today was a huge step in showing other people out there that don't have the courage or haven't found their courage yet to come out that, you know, it is okay.
In the late 80s and early 90s, James was a rising star behind the bench. Junior players eager to become his chosen one on ice, targeted by a pedophile.
People that I would have never ever thought come up to me and...
Kennedy was the first to go public. In 1996, he revealed how James had sexually abused him hundreds of times.
You know, we got to remember that when I was abused, Graham James threatened us with a gun.
James pleaded guilty to molesting Kennedy and two other players. He served 2 years in prison. He was pardoned and coaching in Europe when more than a decade later, Calgary Flames superstar Theo Fleury broke his silence.
You're so afraid. You're so afraid that, you know, if I tell somebody, what's going to happen to my hockey career?
James was sent to prison for 5 years. He would have walked free this summer, but today, when he appeared by video from a Quebec prison, he was sentenced to 2 more years for this crime.
Mr. James dealt with it quickly. We've got it resolved. He's doing the very best he can, and I truly believe he's trying very, very hard.
But Kennedy was angry over James's defense, that the coach was a troubled gay man who gave in to personal weakness.
Pedophiles are pedophiles, and homosexuality is something completely different. I think that as a society, we need to make that very clear, that there is no connection between the two.
Graham James' defense lawyer says the convicted pedophile intends to work with coaches and teachers to help them avoid his mistakes. His victims say they're appalled by that idea. Bonnie Allen, CBC News, Swift Current.